Hi, Sandy here. You're looking at boxes of greeting cards. Yesterday was my 62nd birthday. I got my first apartment when I was 18, back in 1977. And growing up, my parents did not save anything. There's 8 of us children. There's hardly any photos left. They lost lots of records, our birth certificates. We had to get new ones. They just didn't take care of much, so that has kind of turned me into a hoarder. But I'm extremely organized, as you will see. This is a total example of being an extremely organized hoarder. So I've decided I think I need to get rid of some of my cards because it's just getting too much. And you know what they say, your children don't want your stuff. So let me quickly show you what I have in these boxes. They're very organized. This is 45 years. I'm not sure, 44 or 45 years of greeting cards. So, starting with this box right here. This is from 1978 to 2003. And every year, I write the year on the back of the cards, and I put them in a Ziploc bag. They're very organized. These do not include Christmas cards between my spouse and myself, and between my daughter, you know, my immediate family. Now, when I go through these, I will look for greeting cards from my mom, and maybe a few special ones. My mom died in 1982, so I don't have a lot, but they're special to me. Yet, I do not look through these boxes. So, and I like making Christmas glue books. So I will be making some Christmas glue books with a lot of pretty greeting cards. So this goes up to 2003. And then in this box is the most recent. I didn't put to 2020 in a bag yet, but I've got them dated. So this is 2004 to 2020. So that's 2 things right there of Christmas greeting cards. Moving on, this box is what I call just greeting cards, and it's anniversaries from our friends, not from each other, Valentine's Day from our friends, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Get Well, Thanksgiving, and thank you, miscellaneous. And then this box is all birthday cards. From friends and family, not from each other, my husband and I. This front section is my husband's birthday cards. I've only been saving those for 22 years. He had a few when I met him that he had saved. And then this back section is mine since 1978. Here's one of the earlier cards. Yeah. And then this box I will keep. This box is, there's a section, To Rich from Sandy. These are what I've given him. And then To Sandy from Rich. He's better about buying cards than I am. That's priceless to me. And let me tell you why. I cannot get rid of this box. This box I will absolutely keep. Now, this box. Rich is my second husband. In 1978, I married Dan. I was 19, he was 20. We were married until 1996 when he died of cancer. He was 38. I was a 37-year-old widow. I did have these in a different box, and I put them in here. And I have a big trunk with some special mementos of him, and that's about all I have left of him. I have his tools in the garage, though. But so these are our wedding cards. These were gift cards. Come on, focus. Holly Hobby. That was a big deal back in 1978. And then, oh, our anniversary cards. Yes, I kept all of those from each other. No, I think I kept those from everybody. And then holiday cards to each other. Oh, and I've got death cards from when he died, sympathy cards. So, no, not getting rid of any of those. Those are part of my heart. So, if you're wondering if you should get rid of some of your cards, probably not all of them. And then this is my daughter's box. She's 20 now. Since she was born, we've saved all of her cards. There's a section, I think, of cards to us from her, and cards from us to her, and then cards from friends and family to her. And I just looked at this one a few minutes ago. This one says Nan. Now Nan is, or Na, I believe that is her boyfriend, who is practically her fiance, her boyfriend's grandmother, who recently passed away just a couple of months ago. If I get rid of that card, I'm sure that means a lot to her. We will keep that card. So, I think I will put my camera on my desk and we will look through some of these cards. Okay, this is my box of cards I've saved from my first marriage with my husband, Dan. This is Dan and I back in the early 80s. I'm moving it around in case there's a glare. He was 6'4" and I was 5'1". Yeah, I still keep this on my wall well into my second marriage. 18 years with Dan, 22 years with my second husband. So that's Dan and I, back in our youth. So, we're not going to look at every card, but okay, this is from my wedding shower. This is his cousin. She gave us a can opener with a knife sharpener. This one is from a friend. She gave us a stainless steel bowls. Okay, this one is a treasure. Then it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. It's a bridal Holly Hobby, and it just means the world to me. And it's from my mom, who has been dead almost 40 years now. And it says apron, towel, hot pads, dish rag. This was 44 years ago almost. Here's one of the pot holders. I still have it. This one is barely used. It's got a little stain here. There was also a couple of square ones. I've worn them out. They're gone. The dish towel. My goodness. Look at this. You know, I'm a hoarder, but I'm very organized. I went right to these. This was stashed in the back of my dish towel drawer. I can find my stuff. This is just an old beat up rag now, but I am not going to get rid of this. So there's my kitchen towel and my apron. Every time I wear my apron, I think of her. And it's got some stains on it over the years. It's got a recipe for Holly's apple pie. But I still use this apron. I don't wear an apron a lot, back like they did back in the old days, but when I'm doing some big cooking, you know, I put it on. So there's that. Wow, what memories. This, and the Havanics, people... I'm not sure I ever even met these people, but I know that they went to church with my husband's family.
a digital clock. I don't have that anymore, I know. This is Dan's other cousin, a Mr. Coffee Machine from Dan's aunt and uncle. His Uncle Dick passed away a couple of years ago. His aunt is still living. Grandma Ruth, a hand mixer. This was Dan's mother's mother, his grandmother. And I had that hand mixer for over 30 years. And they don't make things the way they used to. It died making cookies after like 30 years. And I bought like 2 or 3 more mixers. And they just kept dying when I make cookies. So I finally broke down and got a KitchenAid mixer. When I look at these, I remember the people. Mike, that's my husband's brother. Salt and pepper, hot pads, gold. Grandma J. She was very special. Gold glasses, drinking glasses from Grandma J. This one. This is from his Grandma J. She was so special. She's been gone. She died a few years after he did. Corelle dinnerware. Now this is a big thing. Corelle dinnerware. Like I said, I was 19 when I got married, but I'd been on my own for a year. When I was 18, I went and bought this set of mixing bowls for my first apartment. In this pattern. And I actually lost one. I don't know what happened to it over the years. And I was in a Facebook group about Corelle and Corningware, people who collect it, because it's gone way up in value. And I mentioned to somebody that I had this set and I lost the bowl. And God bless her, this woman I had never met, she mailed me the bowl. She mailed it to me. She sent it to me. What a blessing. There are so good people in the world. And then later on I found another one at an antique store, so I got it. So now I have 2 in this size. But this is a set of 3. And so this, the Corelle dinnerware, she actually took me to the store with her and told me, she says, I'm going to buy you this Corelle dinnerware, but I want you to choose a pattern. This was kind of a new thing back then. And so it matches my bowl. 44 years, 2 marriages, we still use this every day. Every day. In all these years, my first husband and I, we were having an argument. I had a bowl in my hand, not this kind of bowl, but the dinnerware bowl, and I slammed it down on the wood floor, and it shattered. When these things shatter, oh, they're like, they shatter into a million tiny pieces. But in 44 years, that's the only one that has ever broken. The only one that has ever broken with daily use. I do not have a dishwasher. I've lived in 5 or 6 places throughout my adult life. A few places have had a dishwasher. I use it for a while. I open it up and the cups and bowls have flipped and they're full of water. The silverware, the plastic dishes, or your storage containers, they got this. I don't like the way they dishwash. I'm not a dishwasher person. I don't like dishwashers. So these have been hand washed most of the time. And also with this set came like 3 or 4 postcards. And when I broke that bowl, I filled out that postcard and they sent me a free bowl. And I still have a couple of postcards left, and I'm not sure that it's still good. They may have some in storage at the Corelle plant. I don't know. This is so much fun, isn't it? So that's my Corelle dishes. Ice cream spoon rest bread bread spatula tray. This is just This is just priceless. Groceries. Somebody gave me a towel, a scratchy pad. Oh, May Lemons. This was his Aunt Gloria's mother. You know, this looking back, and a lot of people are gone now. I don't have very many pictures from my first wedding. It was a small wedding, and just people who took pictures and gave us to them. Okay, these are our anniversary cards from friends. They must be the oldest. There's got to be more than this, because I keep them. Oh, okay. Our first anniversary, 1979. Our first anniversary. I try to write the dates on the back of these, but why? 1984, 6 years. We went on a cruise that year, I remember. Yeah, so I write the back. I thought I was pretty good about writing the... Well, anyway, so there's some anniversary cards. For son and his wife. Oh, holiday cards, Easter and such. These are from his parents. And they're still living. They're getting up there. They're in their 80s. But they're still living. Yeah, so these are Easter cards. Yes, they always gave us Easter cards. Easter. Valentine's. Thanksgiving. And then sympathy. There's got to be. Where's the cards from us to each other? Are these all sympathy? Wow. For the. I must have another box of cards somewhere, because this is all from his death. Sympathy cards. Sympathy cards. Somewhere I have a stash of cards from him to me and me to him. I'll have to find those. I must have another thing of cards in my trunk. So there's that. Let's see. Just a quick look through 2003, 2002, 2001, 2000. That's the year my daughter was born. And oh, this box was so full. 1997. This is Rich's cards up to 1997. That's when we got together. Yeah, he had saved some Christmas cards, so they're in here. So those are my husband's. Let's see, going way back. 1992, 93, and 94 is in this bag. 1977, 78, and 79. People just don't send Christmas cards much anymore like they used to. Alright, these are the good ones. This 77 was my first Christmas on my own in my apartment. 77. Yeah, I think these are the ones that I can sort through. Can I? The memories. Alright. Oh, this was my Christmas bonus. Another Christmas bonus. Gift. Oh, wow. I think I saved all of these from my job I used to have. My boss would give us a Christmas bonus. It all says Dawn. Dawn. And Dawn was the owner of the drugstore where I worked for 18 years right after I got married. 1978. That was my first year there. And I'd only been there a couple of weeks, and he gave me a $100 Christmas bonus. And Judy, and oh my gosh, this is my sister's husband's sister and her son, who was just a little guy back then. He's all grown up. And look at the tape on there from where I taped it to the wall or something. Got that nice age on it. How can we get rid of these? Standing Kate. Oh my gosh. This was my landlord of my apartment where I lived when I was 18 to 19 before I got married. Wow. How can I get rid of these? Mom, okay, this is a keeper. Absolutely. This was my first Christmas on my own, 1977. I was still in town. Of course, I went and saw my mom on Christmas. Wow. My mom gave this to me when I was 18. Oh, how do we get rid of these cards? How do we get rid of them? I don't know. This is going to be very hard. I don't know who that is. Oh, Lolly. I believe she worked at me at I worked at a motel. That's where I met my first husband. Reuben. I think what year was this? Okay, yeah, this was my first Christmas with my husband. And he was a co-worker, a friend of my husband's. Oh my gosh. Judy and Nick again. And like if I use this and it's got the brown tape mark on it, that's fine and dandy with me. That's a good age mark. Trish Stearns. Bob, I'm not sure. But this was a young couple that worked very short time. He worked short time at the same place we did, I believe. I worked at a motel, and that's when I was 18. That's how I supported myself. Didn't pay very well. That's where I met my husband, because he was a maintenance man. I was a maid. And this, I believe, Bob and Trish, we got together, went to their house. They were a young couple like us, very young couple, and she showed me how to make tater tot casserole. To this day, I still make tater tot casserole. Wow. 78. Oh, Grandma and Ted. This is my dad's mother. She's been gone since like 83. Oh, this is so adorable. Isn't that cute? The bouquets. Okay, that's friends of my first husband's. I think I can use this. I gotta let this stuff go. I got it. All right, we gotta use some psychology. Okay, now this one is from 1978. Our first Christmas together. Dan's grandmother. She was very, very special. A lot of these people are so special, but why do I need this stuff? I can cut this out and put this in a glue book, and I'll still have it. I will still have it. Wow. I just don't know. Now, I've heard of some people making like books out of these. Or I could make a glue book. I could make a lot of glue books. Save these and cut this. Cut this out and put it on the front. And add the year. Wow. memories. My Aunt Edna, my mom's sister. She's been gone. She's gone. This is my husband's brother, and honestly, my husband's been dead almost 25 years. I believe this year will be 24 or 25. And I haven't heard from him since. Chauncey and Marie Gallagher. Wow. That's a familiar name. I don't remember them. They're not related. Wow. The names are... Oh, he was a co-worker with at the motel. She was a co-worker. I didn't know how to drive back then. She used to take me to work sometimes. Wow. Wow. From the two of us. Oh, yeah, okay. Cards. That's from Flowers. Esther. Esther. Yes. This, I think this was our first landlord at our apartment. We lived in an apartment right after we got married. Wow. Okay, that's enough of looking at this. That's interesting. Okay, let me stash these back in the box somehow. I do need to get rid of these. I do. I can't save these forever. My daughter doesn't want this stuff. All right. So this is the rest of the cards up until this year. Wait, 2018, 2019, 2020. Okay, this box of cards, these are my husband and I's anniversary cards from other people. I think I want to keep those, absolutely. And Valentine's Day from other people, we don't need all of those. Easter, I don't think I'm going to have too bad of a time getting rid of these. I might have to make an Easter glue book. I got tons of Easter cards. Mother's Day. Oh, Mother's Day. I don't know about that. My first husband, we didn't have any children. He had problems becoming a father. So I thought I would never have children. And then when I married my second husband, this is my second husband. We were married 10 months. I was 40 years old and got pregnant at 40. So she's my miracle. I never thought I'd be a mother. I wanted to desperately. So she's my little miracle. Okay, Father's Day. Get well soon. These go way back. I haven't gotten to get well soon in forever. Thank goodness. Must mean I'm healthy. Thanksgiving cards. Oh, I need some more stuff for my my autumn glue book I've been making. And just various other cards. Thank you cards. Wow. Okay, and then these are cards from Rich to Sandy. No, these are birthday cards from other people. They're not from Rich and I or our daughter. They're from friends and family. And they've all got the date on them going way back. Well, these were from what he had before I met him. These were his cards. And he didn't write the dates on them. But once we got together, I always wrote the dates on the back. And they're in order. They're neatly organized. Here you go. 2001, age 41. Yeah, all of his birthday cards from friends and family. This is a birthday card for me, to me. Oh my gosh, those are former neighbors. Age 18, 1977. Yeah, that was right before I got my own apartment. This is from a good friend of mine who's long gone. 1981, 22 years old. Oh, that's from my brother Steve. He rarely sent me birthday cards. Some of these are really cute. It's from Grandma J. Yeah, so, you know, I think the relationships men and women have with their friends at work are different than with men, maybe. Because here's a lot of my female friends from work give me cards, family give me cards. I have a lot more cards than my husband because of my co-workers and stuff. I didn't get no cards from co-workers at my current job. People don't give cards the way they used to. Okay, this is getting kind of long. So this is all the cards from me to my husband. 2015. Valentine's Day, yeah. So whenever we get new cards, I write the date on the back. If it's a birthday, I write the age. And then I just stash them in the back. And so this is from Valentine's Day this year, 2021. So yeah, these are priceless because God knows, you don't know what the future holds. I am so grateful I still have all my cards from my first husband. But yeah, this is going to be a hard thing going through these cards and deciding what to keep and what to get rid of. It's very hard. But is the scrapbooks enough? I think it probably is. So I had these in a box and then I used the box for something else. Okay, these are from Alexandra. I just dropped these in the box on top. These are cards. Yeah, these are cards that my daughter has given us. Even though, like, when she was little, we'd buy cards. Let's see, for a special mom, 2011. Well, yeah. These are cards from her to us. And these are cards from us to her throughout her life. Her baby's first Easter. Well, that's from other people. To Alexandra. I think these are all from other, that daughter. Yeah. So I think all of her cards, whether they're from us. And those are cards that she has received. Now her birthday cards, since she was born, I put all of her birthday cards in a page protector with a nice paper behind them, and I have all of her birthday cards in her scrapbooks. So that's all the greeting cards, and they're going to have to, some people would probably just say, here's the box, boom, it's gone. No, I can't do that. I'm going to have to go through all of these. And I'm not going through her box. Those are hers. Well, thanks for watching, and I am going to get rid of some of these cards. And well, I'm not going to get rid of them. I'm going to do something with them. I'm going to put them in glue books and stuff. So thanks for watching. This is a real conundrum, or whatever you call it. Bye-bye.